Welcome back to Poetry and
The Commissioner of Police, Dr. Kevin Blake, is breaking the law. I don't think him realize that him breaking the law. I don't think even him realize it. But I am here to tell you and to tell all the men and women of the police force that the commissioner is in violation of the law. When he issued an edict, meaning a diktat, meaning dictating to the policemen and women of the force that none of them mustn't go to no political meeting, mustn't take part in a no political activity, or else they will be suspended, demoted, or dismissed. Oh my God, I was so shocked. I was shocked out of my wits when it is all over the news that the commissioner is issuing this edict.
Yes, 119. I am addressing your video because it seems as if your people are making their comments and they don't understand the rules and regulations of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. Now, Jamaica has constitutional rights that all citizens, freedom of speech, free to vote for who you want to vote for, right? But listen, and even though the constitutional rights goes for police officers too, because they are Jamaicans, so the constitutional rights goes for them too. But 119, you have spoken, and the commissioner has made certain rules, a matter of fact, certain rules that it relates to police, not police voting, but police purporting themselves as JLP or PNP in the public eyes. And you technically 119, you are saying that the commissioner is committing an offense because he's breaching the constitutional rights of these police officers. But I am here to set the thing straight. 119. Every single police officer in the Jamaica Constabulary Force has taken an oath of office, has signed, agreed to an oath of office upon joining the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And this oath of office 119 states clearly what they shall and shall not do. And that includes parading in public to be PNP or JLP. Every member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force should keep their political interests and views secret, only among their friends or their families. As a police officer, you can't go out there, put up yourself in a green shirt and red shirt and say you're PNP or you're Labourite. It is a breach of the rules and regulations of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and the Commissioner Blake just did not do that. 119, that rule has been around for centuries. From I was serving and I joined the Jamaica Constabulary Force in 1997. And those rules were made clearly to us because when I graduated there was an election. You see, 119, these rules are put in place to protect the civilian body in Jamaica. These rules are put in place to protect the face of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, and the Jamaica Constabulary Force has to seem or appear neutral when it comes to political views and opinions. Because policing is not about politics, policing is about crime and violence in the country. Crime is not a political thing, it's a Jamaican thing. Policing is not a political thing, it's a Jamaican thing. So no police can go out there, jump up on the street in a red shirt and green shirt and shout PNP and shout Labourite, being an active member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force. And this is what I have to say. That any police feels like they have to breach, they want to breach the rules and regulation of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, or if they feel that they need to put on them red and then green and jump up like everybody else in Jamaica, then leave the Jamaica Constabulary Force. because the organization has rules and regulations that are meant to be followed by every single member, including the commissioner of police. So the commissioner is not breaching anything. Those rules were already there. That's why police vote before everybody else at their relevant police stations. Police know what regular polling station go vote. Police officers vote at their police stations. No police can join them. They're supposed to join no motorcade in a red and green. Because you are a police officer and you have at all times you have to appear neutral. So if you're a PNP as a police, you know, run go tell the whole Jamaica say you're a PNP. Because the next thing you know that you go into a labor area to carry out your duties, and it is going to cause conflict of interest. That is the reason why these rules are in place. 119. This is the reason why these rules are in place. No rule, we can easily say, no rule outweighs the Constitution. None. But don't get it twisted. No rule outweighs the Jamaica Constabulary Force. No rule outweighs the Constitution. None. But for a police officer who has joined the Jamaica Constabulary Force and who have sworn allegiance to the Jamaica Constabulary Force and who have signed an oath of office, I repeat, who have signed an oath of office to abide by all the rules and the regulations of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, both present, past, and future, will be in a breach. So technically, 119, as a police officer, you have, when you sign and when you agree to your oath of office, you are technically saying that those parts of the Constitution as it relates to the rules and regulations of the Jamaica Constabulary Force no longer concern me. I have taken an oath of office that I will follow the rules of the rules of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, even if it breaches my constitutional rights. That is what the oath of office did. So all these naysayers and village lawyers can keep talking as if they know the rules of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, or they were the ones who had taken an oath of office. What do you think the oath of office is for? It would appear as if a lot of police officers are taking the oath of office without knowing the seriousness of it. 119. The Constitution in relation. Some of the Constitution does not concern, does not go for police officers, because we have made an oath of office dropping those Constitution that they can be breached. Once there are the rules of the organization which we are serving, which is the Jamaica Constabulary Force, which we had made, which police officers have made an oath to serve without fear or affection, to serve with neutrality, and to follow every single rule and regulation before that was made before, now, and after. And that includes not getting themselves involved publicly into politics, whether in plain clothes or uniform. That means they are saying you can't go out there and mar the face of the Jamaica Constabulary Force to make the Jamaica Constabulary seems as if it's a political organization. And that we tolerate police officers who are jumping up in green and red and taking sides. Police officers has to seem neutral at all cost. Every time. And 119, the commissioner has not committed offense. The commissioner has not committed any breach by reinforcing the rules and regulation of the Jamaica Constabulary Force, which every single member signed to or agree to follow without favor or affection. End of story. And any member of the Jamaica Constabulary Force who have taken the oath of office, well, it look like say you take the oath of office and you don't realize what it was. Some people say, when you take the oath of office, you take an oath for lock up all your own mother. Yes. Yes, you take an oath for lock up your own mother, technically, without favor or affection. That is where that comes in. You cannot show you cannot show public interest in any political party as a police officer. End of story.